Alright, well, welcome back to the Ichthyan Forge. This is attempt number 2 at my charcoal retort. What I've done is I've cut loose my welds and slid the pipe out the bottom of the barrel because I couldn't get in there with... Oh, I'm cut. That explains why it hurts. Anyway, I slid the pipe out of the bottom of the barrel and I drilled 4 holes in here, half-inch holes, and I'm hoping that that's going to give me the airflow that I need to actually coal down my charcoal, my wood. I don't think this wood's going to take much longer with a proper setup, so we're going to get on it and once I weld everything back up. So anyway, stay tuned. Let's see if we can make make charcoal this time. So we've set it up, got it ready to burn again. Showed modifications I made in the last video. But what I've just now done, I got to wondering about airflow into my firebox here. So I came back here and put some more holes about midway up in the barrel with the modifications already made on the pipe that I drilled holes into the pipe. Another thing that I'm not doing today, I'm not using yard waste to help fire it because I'm wondering if that's just too wet. So I'm going to be using pine and maybe some walnut that I've had sitting around forever. We're going to fire this up. I don't think it's going to take as long as if the wood had not been burned at all. I'm thinking a couple of hours. So anyway, we're going to fire it up and see how it goes. Okay, we got the fire going. And this time, I don't recall last time, and you really can't see it too well on camera, I don't think, but we actually have some smoke coming out of the stack. And it's a very clean smoke, but it's coming out of the stack. I don't recall that it did last time with our whole setup. So anyway, maybe we're going to get a better burn this time. Maybe we're going to get a better result all around. I'll bring you back in a little while. Alright, we're not quite an hour in, and we're cooking pretty good, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have high hopes for this. We'll see. Maybe it's still heating up, like I imagine it is, but we've got some good heat coming out of the stack now. And I like that. I like some of the differences that I see, but we'll see if we have charcoal at the end of it. Anyway, I'll check back in later. We're about 3 hours into this thing. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I'm seeing something here that I wasn't seeing last time. There's not a lot of smoke coming out, but I hope the camera can see that. But there is a lot of hot gas coming out of that chimney, and I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but it's drawing very well. So I don't know. I hope that something's happening in there. I hope something positive is happening in there. We'll find out, and I'll bring you back in a little while. All right, so finally we've started getting flame coming out of here. It's been coming out for probably 15 minutes now. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but it's there's definitely flame coming out, and there. I don't know if you can get that or not, but there's probably a foot or two above the stack. There's a good flame coming out of it. I wasn't going to put any iron ore in the burn barrel, but I figured I had a good enough fire. It's hot enough. Let's go ahead and try to roast this again. Let's see if I can turn it. I can't turn it. Ouch. Anyway, I can't turn it. But yeah, we've got some iron ore in there roasting. We've got I'm hoping that that flame is indicative of some gases burning out of the wood, and I'm hoping we're finally starting to make charcoal. Now I'm finally a little more hopeful. Now chances are, or there is a chance anyway, tomorrow I'll open this thing up and find nothing but ash. That would not be good. Anyway, it's either going to be great or it's not going to be so great. We'll catch you in a few. So the flame, you can see all the smoke in the background. The flame keeps coming out of the chimney and then it'll stop and let out billows of smoke. Let's see if we catch that. Watch it just a minute. See, there it goes. I'm guessing the volatiles are burning up and that's about it. I don't know. It's interesting. So yeah, that's what's going on now. I'm going to keep watching it for a while. Alright, well, things have calmed down drastically in the last couple minutes. Let's see, let me check the time real quick. Yeah, we're about 5 hours into this. I didn't expect to go this long today. So yeah, it's calmed down. It's not hissing. I kind of wished I would have gotten more video up close to make sure that you could hear it. It sounded like a jet coming out of the stack here. So I think that all of my pyrolysis is complete. See if I can focus in on that. I don't want to get too close. I can, but I don't want to. The reddish stuff that's on the wood there is dust from iron ore. I was not going to roast the ore in there, but the fire was so hot I just kind of couldn't pass it up. So maybe it's roasted. Anyway, I'm not going to check back in with you today. We're going to let it cool down overnight. I might keep the fire going just a little bit just for the iron ore, or I might not. I don't know, because I'm a little worried about turning what's in there to ash now. And I don't want that. I can't use ash. I need charcoal. So anyway, we'll come back tomorrow after everything's cooled off and we'll open it up. Hopefully we'll have a better surprise this week than we had last week. Alright, we'll catch you then. Alright, so it's the next day. Everything has cooled down. You can see the ore in there. I sent pictures of it before I roasted it again to the guy that gave it to me, and he told me he would have gone ahead and smelted it as was. So yeah, we're going to pull it out, find out what's magnetic out of it and what is not, and we'll go from there. But now we're going to go ahead and come around, and we'll be popping everything loose there with the bolt, and we'll find out what's inside. I'm hoping that it's charcoal and not either, again, brown wood or ash. So we'll look at it again when I got the lid off. Alright, so here's the seal that was inside the inside of the I say yuck, so I'll go and grab some more of it. But that's the seal that was inside the lid. It will no longer seal that way again. What do we got inside? It looks like we may have some charcoal. I'm gonna start pulling it out of there, and we'll see how it looks. That's a lot better result than the last time. Anyway, we'll come right back in. Would be real convenient if I had my helper out here with me, but he's not out here with me right now. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, we got charcoal here. That one a little tough, but nice. Very nice. Some of it is still a little hard. That's not. There's a little bit of brown left in that. I mean, but that broke easily. This one, well, okay, it does break. So yeah, let's we'll pull all that out and see what we got. All right, so far we've got some good charcoal out of this thing. Alright, so I admit I was pretty skeptical when we got to the bottom of that barrel. But here is the success of what we did yesterday. Actually, I guess over 2 weeks. And then here's kind of the failure. Oh, no more than that. I'll throw that back in the next run. So I think I can call this a success. Now we're going to take a quick look at the ore and see what we got there. Alright, so you really can't tell much with the ore right now after what I did. All we did really was just dump everything into this tote. The tote's going to weigh a ton. But what we got to do next is to smash it up, to crush it, and to make it ready for the stack that still remains to be built. But so we've got ash and little bits of charcoal and everything in there. But what is not magnetic will not go in the stack. So that should eliminate all the ash and charcoal and stuff. So yeah, I'm calling this a success. Here are the 2 bags of charcoal and the tote full of ore, and over here, what didn't coal up. So anyway, yeah, that's what we got. I'm going to go ahead and sign off with this. I'm calling this a success. I'm not going to make y'all sit through me making charcoal again, I don't think. Unless I just come up with a superb method of doing it that hadn't been done already. So anyway, if you found value in this, please like it. I'd love it if you commented below your thoughts, anything that I can do better on anything that I did here today. Any questions about what I did. And please share it also and invite your friends. We're still shooting for 100 members, 100 subscribers. And we'll check you next time.